One thing that's been completely erased from college football history is how common it used to be for a team to have a track around their field. There was a time when it was commonplace for even the biggest stadiums in the country to have one, and it was a lot more recently than you think. We got down this rabbit hole with Robert Barron sharing a picture of Kyle Field from his freshman year of college. You would think a school like Texas A&M that puts hundreds of millions of dollars into renovations often would have a pretty high priority to get rid of a track around the field, but this thing stuck around until 1999. I'm also assuming their track removal prompted Texas to get rid of theirs too, because this is what their stadium looked like until the same season. Look at the sightline from these end zone seats. What were we doing here? And sure, those are some of the biggest stadiums in college football, but they're not the most iconic. Of course, the crown jewels of the sport wouldn't have such an unserious feature. Nope, that would be wrong again. This is what Ohio Stadium looked like until 2001. All of the classic Michigan-Ohio State games played at the Shoe into the 21st century were played with the track around them. And it didn't just stop 25 years ago, it still gets way more recent. You know Washington, the team that was just in the national championship a couple years ago? This is what their stadium looked like until 2013. This is such a scenic stadium. Whoever allowed it to be ruined by this monstrosity for decades should be thrown in jail. It took until 2015 for tracks to be completely removed from Power Conference football when Duke got rid of theirs 1 year after Kansas did as well. Sometimes for better and sometimes for worse, it is just astounding to me how much the standard of quality for a stadium has gone up in 50 years. College or pro, looking back at pictures of old stadiums, I cannot believe the stuff that people would just put up with.